Bruce, this is your October 1st, 2023 lesson. The stance is good, okay? That looks good. I like it where your eye line is high. So that looks good. Let me just run this thing through, kind of slow motion here. Okay, so what's happened is there's two things that you have to, if for my swing, what I do to refine it is I would change, you're coming down way too steep. This is something that's new in your swing. Previously, you had this little shallowing thing at the top which got you on plane, and so we could address other issues. But this issue, you have to fix this because I'll walk through it. Okay, so at this point, the shaft is in a relatively good position. The hands have come away from your body a bit, and you've bent that elbow way early. Okay, that's not causing any great problems. What the problem is as you get to the top. Okay, so, and you can see like that. You can see that left shoulder bumping into your chin, and now you're just kind of lifting your hands, and you're getting up. This is the top of your backswing. Okay. Now, when you come down, see that elbow is outside your body, looking from behind. As you come down, you throw your hand. See this purple line where this pointer is the line. Whoops. Is the line that where the handle, club handle started at this X. Okay, so you passed it. It's outside, and you're kind of flailing. But here's the litmus test: is when you get your hands waist high, your club is, I'll draw a red line. Your shaft is here, and it should be at the red dashed line on your forearm. This is the report card of if your club is on plane. So let's look at. Okay, so what happens is it's way out here. So when the shaft gets parallel to the ground, the club head is out here, and so outside the hands. So you're just gonna come, and then worse yet, see the club head gets outside the ball, the target line, and then you kind of sweep across to it. That's why you miss left. That's exactly why you miss left. So here's what you have to work on. You have to work on getting it, and this is what we did, is we tinkered around and got that right elbow at the top pointing down, and we ended up with this swing on the right. Okay, so we got the club head moving from the inside, kind of sweeping it off a table, and look where the shaft is, right here. That's beautiful. Okay, so that's where it needs to be. Okay, and every good player, regardless of what their swing looks like, ends up with the shaft parallel to the, here you can see it here on Adam Scott, right? This is where they all have it here. And I'll capture and give you a photo. So that's what you do in the mirror, is you make yourself look like this middle picture or Scott's picture, and we'll talk about here shortly how you do that. Okay, and then the next report card is, see, the club head is just inside his hands. Look where it is on the before picture. It's way outside your hands. And look at the preferred Bruce Albertson swing. It's exactly where it should be. Okay, so you can do it here. The middle picture shows that you can hit that spot. Okay, and I'll capture that. Put this on pause just for a second. Okay, so this is what will make it easier. See how Scott's forearm, right forearm, is like 13 degrees off of vertical, and yours is like 39 degrees. So 20, you know, you got to get this. Now, it looks like his elbow is behind him, but his elbow is in front of him because he's made a more than a 90, it's like a 110 degree shoulder rotation, but that elbow and his hands are actually in front of his chest, and they're as close together as possible. Yours are as far away as possible. Okay, so getting that right forearm pointed straight down, you air the armpit like you are doing nicely here, but you get that right forearm pointed that direction. That just makes it easier. Okay, on this middle picture, you got it to the right spot, but you put in the build in this hellaciously shallowing move. So see right now it's coming down steep. Okay, now it should be pointed at the ball, and then what happens is you shallow it out in the middle of the swing, and you go from the red area to the green area. But it's hard. Okay, so in this swing, because we're not trying to hit the ball, we had to go from the red area, red line, to the green line to put it on plane, and under pressure in the mid swing, it's difficult to do. If you end up with a thing at the top, you don't have to do this shallowing move that's artificial because we're not really hitting the ball here in the right. So look more like Adam Scott at the top. Okay, so I'll give you a capture of this. Okay, so that's the number one thing that's causing you trauma right now. The number two thing that's really the distance leak. By the way, coming in steep will be a speed a decrease. It'll result in a speed decrease. The next thing is when you get to the top, you've got to get that left knee pointed more towards the right knee. That gives you more of a backswing. So on this artificial one, you've got a better backswing here, shoulder rotation, it's better tilt, and I see that I can bet that knee is pointed to, left knee is pointed to the right knee.